gave up. Give up. When Facebook gives you lemons, give up. I don't think it was a Facebook problem. I think it was a StreamYard problem. Now let's see if we're live. We are. But I'm not on YouTube. But we have a really big screen. Oh, man. I don't know what's wrong. Why is it doing this? I don't want to pay a bunch of money for something that doesn't work anymore. I'm about done with StreamYard. Hello. Just a little hiccup, and now I'm back. But we are not on YouTube today. Not on YouTube today. Sorry. But I will post this to YouTube later because it seems to work a little bit better that way, actually, which we might just start doing it. I don't know. You may not be able to watch live on YouTube. Wait, could I post the link? No, I can't. Oh, well. Good morning, Lita and Ellen. Hi, I'm just going to get started. But I wanted to share this because I told you guys I would share it when I finished it. It's not finished. It's been washed several times because I've worn it several times. I love how puckery it's getting. I want to do some beadwork here. Beadwork in all the leaves. Beadwork here, or maybe buttons. I'm not sure. Buttons or beads. I don't know. And beads here. So I just thought I'd share how fun this is to do. Oh, and look at the neck. I saw somebody who did some stitching around the neck of their sweatshirts, and I really like it. I did find you on YouTube. Well, how can that be? Because I'm only doing Facebook. Let's look. Because the YouTube one needs to be deleted. I don't know. It's not there. I don't see it. Oh, wait. Let's look at lives. No, it went away. I have to delete it. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, okay, bye. No, just kidding. So I wanted to share that because it is in progress and looking really good. We're doing Sunshine Girls today. Yippee-i-o-ki-yay. And my husband has a doctor's appointment that's a super important one because they're going to put him on a 2-week heart monitor thing. And it's a lot of information, so I have to be there. So I have to leave here at exactly 8:45 in order to get there on time. So we are doing Tuesday. August is Sunshine Girl Month. Tuesday, our prompt is Tooth Fairy, which I'm pretty much going to do a Tooth Fairy. And then I want to put this flat. And I'm going to do can you see from way up there? Bugsy, no. She's trying to eat all the ribbons. Sunshine Girls. I may not get to this part. Know that imagination is key. Right? Am I right? All right. So now let's work on our card. Uh-oh. That got glued in there. I had to sliver it down just a tiny little sliver today. This is how yesterday's ended up. She came out so cute. And the ones that you guys did were even cuter. I forgot to put cheeks on her yesterday, so I added those. And yeah, I love all her jail stripes. Love it. So stripes without, really saying that she's in jail. All right, so I saw a tooth fairy this morning that I liked. All right. I don't see the tooth, though, in the fairy part of the tooth fairy. Kind of weird. Oh. Like this girl that looks kind of like Tinkerbell, but I don't know if I can do that. Off to the side, kind of. All right, so her head is going to be a wine glass shape. Am I down far enough? And then with a Tinkerbell hair, which is like almost like a rosebud. Okay, let's see if I can. Her head needs to be a little bit crooked to this direction. Everything needs to be crooked that direction. There we go. I don't know how where did oh, I see. All right, wait, hold on. I found a fairy I kind of wanted to emulate, and then now I can't figure out how to do it. So, for head, can't be going that direction. It's the directional thing, as always, that I have trouble with. Or maybe it can. Yes, it can. All right, so it is going that way. And then her hair. Then her top knot, because she's like Tinkerbell. And then her neck and her shoulders. And she's going to end up with kind of a Tinkerbell ballerina suit. What do you call that? A leotard? And then she's going to have a big petal skirt. Hopefully. Almost like a ballerina skirt. But more like a flower petal skirt. I'm afraid to see what my dog's eating. Oh, it's a ball. It's okay. Everything's okay. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Valerie. Yeah, I had to leave. Hi, Arlene. All right, so there's our girl. Not liking any part of this head and hair thing. So Woody got shaved yesterday, and it was a very scary day because Bugsy did not recognize him, and she was not happy. I do not know how to make fancy wings. And guess what? I do not care. Let's see if we bring her wing way down here. And then I want her legs going back like this. And her foot like that. And another one kind of crooked. But does she have arms? The answer is absolutely not. So she needs an arm here because she needs to hold a tooth like this. That's like 100 times the size of what a normal tooth would be. But it's okay. And then, oh, pardon me. Then her other arm is going to go behind her dress. And she's going to be flying in clouds, kind of. And then do I take this part out? I think I do. I don't know. And I kind of think she may have antenna, but I don't know yet. I don't know. You know what the good thing about tooth fairies is? They can look like whatever you want them to look like because it's kind of your imagination. I wish I could have had her dancing on a pillow, but we're going with clouds. All right, well, it is what it is. And the wings, I just don't like them. And I want them to be more like a wing kind of thing. You know, like this kind of wing. Like a real wing. I don't know how to draw them, but, you know, it doesn't matter. Right? Because what matters is your imagination. This wing is worse than the other one, but it's okay. And then this one, this has to have more scallops because that's a wing also, and so is this. This girl is full of scallopy things. Wow, those wings look pretty good, I must say. I must say, if I do say so myself. All right, so I haven't decided on the antennae yet. But we're going to go with her top knot to begin with. I would show you what Woody looks like, but he's hiding under my table. He looks totally different. And yesterday when we picked him up, Bugsy went ape on him. She didn't recognize him at all. And she did not want us bringing home a dog that wasn't her Woody. And it took a long time. She still this morning was having trouble understanding that it was him. She was still kind of yapping at him this morning. She got bathed and got her toenails clipped, but that's about it. She doesn't need much else. But he looks so funny. Okay, well, that works. Hi, Mary Lynn. We're doing tooth fairies today. And I do like the antenna. I think. Oh, I wish I had given her different eyeballs. But maybe I can give her little lashes. That works. Hi, Kay. Hi, Mina. Valerie, Tina, Cindy, Jackie, Kathy. Okay, hello. Okay, hello. All right. I'm finally getting caught up on stuff for the retreat anyway. I have so much to do still. Oh, in fact, I better write that down on my list. I did this. Sorry. Have to do a celebration of life flyer for my father-in-law's celebration. I don't know if I want to put a crown on that tooth or not. I have enough crowns in my mouth to fund Fort Knox, I think. Is there still a Fort Knox? Wait, is that part of that wing? I don't know what I did there. I know this is part of her skirt. Well, I guess it's not getting a crown unless I glue one onto the top, because I have drawn the skirt in there and there's no room for a crown. I'm so tired of getting crowns. It started probably about when I was 40. My, fillings just stopped working. And the dentists are like, well, your fillings don't last your whole life. I'm like, nobody ever told me that when I was 12. Woody, are you okay? Sorry, I had to pull up my chair. Get down. Wish I could explain to my dogs that when I'm drawing, they cannot jump on me. That's a hard one. Okay, well, I like her. Shari says, good morning. Today's Tooth Fairy projects reminds me of the crown I had to have replaced last week. It was costly. Yeah, it's like, isn't it like $1,000? I mean, maybe it's more or less where you live, but where we live, it's like $1,000. At least the last one I had replaced. All right, let's start with this wing. I have always wanted to draw wings, like really good wings, but I'm not good at them. My friend Danielle Donaldson, oh my gosh, she draws amazing wings. I've always wanted to take a class from her. Well, I did take a class in person, but we didn't focus on wings. We focused on her castles. But I don't want my wings to look like hers. I just want to learn the art of how to draw them, There must be a trick. But it's okay. Hi, Lisa. I mean, I think it's okay. Not the greatest wing. I kind of come down here. Make it a little skinnier in here. All right, and now this one. And then I'm going to erase it so I can kind of do the other side the same. I picked up a beautiful turkey feather this morning. My husband has started calling me the turkey whisperer because I can always find the turkey feathers. The compound across the street is getting very frightening. Very Ruby Ridge, if you ask me. Man, that's a good wing, right? It's not horrible. Oh, I like it. Anyway, we went to take the dogs out last night at about 9 o'clock at night, and there's a new guy living there. And as soon as we walked past the front of the house, he turned the light on us. Like, what are you doing here near my house? Get out of here. That's what we felt like. Okay. See if I can do this one just like the other one. What I did was I curved up like this and started with a hook on the top. And then I was able to come in with littler wing choices. That's not going to look the same at all. I can feel it. Maybe if I go this direction. Sometimes the direction that you go is what is the important part. Good morning. What is your grandson's soccer team name? Carlene, I was just asking them about your grandson. He is on the Excavators. I'm hoping we're together. Are we? Is your grandson on the Excavators? No, I'm not on YouTube. No, I couldn't get it to work again. So what will have to happen right now with YouTube is once I'm done here, I'll put it on YouTube, but you're not going to be able to watch live on YouTube. I'm so sorry to say. I can't figure out what's happening. It's not on YouTube. Oh, okay. Well, even if we're not on the same team, maybe we'll see each other at soccer games. I remember my favorite thing about soccer games when my daughter was playing was being able to go get Mr. Pickle afterwards. Do you guys have Mr. Pickle where you live? We used to go get pizza and Mr. Pickle after the game. It was super fun. We're coming down to here. But the rest of it's going to go off of the edge, I think. This side is definitely better than this side, but it's all right. It is what it is. Tina says, I enjoyed the movie with the rock guy. That'd be my boyfriend, Dwayne Johnson, where he played the Tooth Fairy. That was a great movie. Well, I'm a giant Dwayne Johnson fan because, after all, he is my boyfriend. Okay, well. Well, those are lovely swooping legs. What's Mr. Pickle? Joanna wants to know. It's a sandwich shop that we have here in California, and the soccer teams, we would go afterwards to Mr. Pickle a lot. Okay, so I saw a way to do clouds that I want to try. I'm going to go get clean water because I did not dump my water yesterday, and it is nasty. Give me a moment. All right, here we go. Terry, is it your birthday weekend? Happy birthday. Or is it your birthday today? We're both Virgos. That must be why I like you. Okay, so I don't have any idea how I want to color her, but I do know how I want to color the background. And I have never done it before, so it'll be a first for everybody. We're gonna, this is cardstock, which is dumb, you know. I shouldn't have used cardstock. But it's where you leave openings for your clouds. Of course, it's not gonna look like a real watercolor artist. Maybe I don't have to be that jumpy. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, happy birthday, Terry. I'm going to put a little purple in because I can. Let's see, I don't need to be quite that jumpy. Oh well. Live and learn. Oh, I went into her leg. Oh well. Definitely want some purple in here, but not that much. And I'm pretty shaky this morning. I even ate breakfast early because we're going to the doctor's. I'm going to add some other purple. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not the way I watched this girl on YouTube do her clouds. Hers looked amazing. But it's not bad. My birthday is next week, and it doesn't even matter to me. We won't be home. We'll be celebrating my father-in-law. Well, we might be home on my birthday. And if I am inviting myself to go to my friend Paula's house, who has a pool, and I'm going to get pizza, and I'm just going to swim by myself, because I know my husband won't go with me to swim. And Paula will be working, so probably just be me. I think I started with too much paint probably down there. I'm going to get lighter as I go up. That's going to be my plan. And I'm sticking to it. Because that's really all I want to do for my birthday. One of my friends has a pool. I'm not going to tell you who. And she's getting ready to put it on Swimmingly. Do you guys, we've talked about Swimmingly before. Do you know about Swimmingly? Where you rent out your pool for the day to people? And I said, if you need a test person, that's me. I'll come make sure that the pool is safe and I can give it a review. But I think that's an awesome way to do it. Rent out your pool. Then I told you about, did I tell you about the yards that you can rent out for dogs? So if you have a dog, you can rent out somebody's fenced yard and take your dog there for the day or the hour. I think it goes by the hour. Well, I definitely got better as I got higher here and used a lot less paint and a lot more water. Anyway. And I'm not being so particular about where my clouds are. Yeah, it looks way better up there. Wonder if I can take some paint off. Do you guys know what Burning Man is? This is a big time of year for us because we get to watch all the Burning Man cars and crazy people go up the road to get to Burning Man. Not that they're crazy. Their cars are crazy and they usually break down right around our exit. Well, this year they had, did you see that crazy dust storm that was in Phoenix? Well, it was also at Burning Man. Okay, well, it's really pretty. I like her a lot. I'm going to fill that in. Well, there haven't been as many Burning Man cars this year because they've been turned around. They're telling people not to go because of the crazy storms. All right, well, I'm happy with this. Just trying to smooth it out a bit. Oh well, bottom's just too dark. I have a friend who used that pool app. I have other friends that use Sniff Spot for dogs. That's it, Sniff Spot. Shari says, I sent you a birthday card. Yay! All right. So what do we do about wings? Let's start with hair. It's going to be brown. And what time is it? Oh, we're fine. Yeah, that Sniff Spot is really cool. Maybe I'll do that for my birthday and take the dogs to a Sniff Spot because they're where we live. They're about like $20 an hour. But the big problem is you have to subscribe to the Sniff app, and it costs money. Do you remember when apps were free? I do. I still have 2 great apps that I got when they were free, and I know they're not anymore, but they've never charged me, knock on wood. Okay, well, I like her. Oh, Valerie, are you going to be my stopwatch? I think my husband will be because it's his doctor's appointment. 8:45. He's not going to miss out. Oh, that is a lot of pink. Still a lot of pink. Okay, I like all that. We're going to do a purple dot on our... I just don't know. I kind of want to... like a pinky purpley color. I don't know about that yet. Let's get this blue in here. A little more pink. Whoa, that's a lot of pink in there. That's about the color I want right there. And I want lots of water. Ready? Yeah, that's pretty. When you mix a fancy color, make sure you have enough to do the whole thing, because sometimes it's really hard to mix that color again. At least we'll do both the top wings the same color. Then if I have to mix more for the bottom color, I can do that. It's really pretty. Are you giving those dogs treats?
Her won't eat 'em.
He won't eat them. Woody doesn't like treats. Oh, that's really a pretty color. Wish you could really see it better. All right, now the harder part is, what color do we make her skirt and her shirt? I'm not a pink girl, so I don't really want pink. I don't know. And the tooth has to stay. I'm thinking that maybe she should have tights on, because I would think it would be cold flying around as the tooth fairy, right? Oy vey, I don't know. Maybe this purple, or maybe a totally different color. Not aqua. I kind of like this color. Let's try it. Let's wash this out. Get most of that color out of there. And we'll put this in and mix it with a little pink. Which one was it? This one. Not that color. I like that color. That's pretty. Let's just do it. At least let's do her top. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It's not really pink. It's more, I don't know what you would call this color. But it's good for a leotard. Okay, that's pretty. I know my husband said that too, Terry. I don't know how they do insurance for renting out pools. I really don't. But I don't think if I had a pool, I would do it. Kind of like those big dots on the bottom, but I'm going to blend them in. My husband's family used to have a preschool, and when the insurance got crazy, they got rid of the preschool because they had all kinds of, remember those metal like horses that you would get on and they would rock back and forth? They had those and metal toy cars for kids. It was a cool preschool, but Yeah, a little scary in these days and age. And then the people that took it over had like a computer type business, and they brought in computers and stuff, and all the toys were gone. Sad. This was just cardstock, I think, by the way. Well, I'm almost out of this color, so I'm going to add a little bit darker to the top. Maybe. I don't know what I did here, but it got a lot darker. Okay, I like it. I'm just trying to decide what to do with the legs. Yes, Valerie, some people have waterfalls, slides. You can rent natural pools. Some people have ponds that you can rent. I mean, there's everything in the world out there now. Yep, we're going tights. Because I got blue on her legs, so I had to cover it up. All right. I think if we bring a little of this pinky purple into here, make it have more of a plum color. Yep, I like it. That's cute. She has cute tights. So some friends of my daughter's, their youngest daughter just lost a tooth, and they posted a picture. You know, everybody posts pictures. I was very happy to see that the tooth fairy left her $1, because these are people that have some money, and they could probably have had the tooth fairy leave her more money, but it made me very happy that the tooth fairy just left her $1. It was nice. Okay. Whoa, I got very shaky there. No fixing that. Okay. I really like her. I think she needs some dots and then she's done. Which is good because I'm done. We have 15 minutes. If this was not going to the printer to be printed, I would definitely add glitter glue and, oh, should I do? I'm going to leave the white part white. I would add glitter glue and crystal lacquer. I may have to iron this one. It's really... Okay, let's let that dry a bit and we'll go over to here. because I think I would like to put this pink in here. Oh, not flat enough. I'm making swaps right now to take to the retreat, and I was going to do something very simple, and I got very detailed last night. I have to make 17. Well, I don't have to make one for me, but I want to, so I do have to make 17. And one for my friend Anne, because she and I are hosting the retreat together. But we have to drive to Utah next week for my father-in-law's memorial or celebration of life. And I thought, why not take my 17 things and get them all prepped, and then I can do them in the car while we're driving, because it's a straight line, very few curves to Utah. So I think I should be fine working on them. Palma says, I invited you to our pool in the comment above. Scroll up, girlfriend. All right, I'm coming. Can we get pizza delivered at your house? I want a lot of junk food, Palma, and I know that's not you. I am a junk foodaholic. And I think I don't want to make a commitment because I break commitments real easy. But I think this may be the last of my bad food. It might be for my birthday, and then I'm done. But I don't know if I can do that. I wish I could. I wish I could say, well, I'll just have some ding-dongs and some soda and for sure pizza, bags of chips. Wait, did I spell that wrong? Yeah, I did. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, that's going to have to be thicker now. Well, otherwise I got to cover this up. I think I can almost get it covered. Oh man, that was scary. I didn't want to have to stop and cover something up. Yeah, I really want to try to be better. I'll never be my friend Palma, who eats just really good. But I do want to be a little bit better. I know I have to stop drinking Coca-Cola because I am getting FAT, not PHAT, FAT. And that is from the Coke, because I don't eat a whole lot of sweets anymore. Definitely the Coke. Where in Utah are you going? We are going back to Glendale, Utah. And we are coming in down 89 from, I think we come in from Cedar City. I think. We don't go north, Jackie, because we're just going to my father-in-law's old place That's now my stepmother-in-law's place, but I keep calling it my father-in-law's. Could you imagine a kid that parents told him that the tooth fairy wasn't real? The Easter Bunny wasn't real. Santa wasn't real. I mean, come on. Isn't that what life's all about? Charlie Brown? Where are those blues? Need a much darker blue in there. That crazy purple right in the middle. Okay, well, my G still has a line through it, but I'm not going to let that bother me. I want my white. Bye-bye, Terry. Off on your birthday adventure. Have a good time. Tooth Fairy always flies at night also. So kind of wanted a night sky, but I wanted it to be light enough that she didn't crash into anything when she was flying. Anyway, I wonder what the going rate is for a tooth these days. Like, is there like a chart you can look up as a parent and say, the average family leaves X number of dollars for the Tooth Fairy? Because she doesn't carry money with her. She has enough on her mind carrying teeth, so. Our Tooth Fairy used to leave Sacagawea dollars, which I'm sure my children don't have anymore. They probably spent them. Do they still have those Sacagawea dollars? Weren't they Sacagawea, the gold-looking dollars? I don't know. Did you get your pen wet? Wait, somebody's talking to Sherry. Sorry, I'll be quiet. Okay, well, this dark part down here looks really pretty with the dots. Or stars, as we call them. As my people call them, stars. I gotta figure out this YouTube thing. Don't know what's happening right now. You can't ask Facebook for help. StreamYard's not answering me, so I don't know. My son went to see Weird Al Yankovic yesterday, and the guy that he went with is the lead operational manager of the building of Mark Zuckerberg's $80 billion home on the lake of Lake Tahoe. It's not really a home, it's a compound. Call it what it is. It's definitely a compound. And he had to sign a non-disclosure agreement, so I don't know anything about it. I would have loved to have heard all about it. Because I am kind of my own ET Entertainment Tonight. I am my own. What was that gossip columnist? There was a gossip columnist. Ann Landers? No. Ann Landers was somebody else, right? Jackie says, we used to leave a $2 bill. That's awesome. When I taught kindergarten, we created healthy snacks. We made an A-B pattern with slices of strawberries, bananas in the shape of a candy cane. Palma, you're so good. If my parents were better and they hadn't raised me on TV dinners, junk food, and a candy drawer, I wouldn't be so addicted to food right now, probably. But I am. Okay, I don't know if this is going to show, but I do want some streaks of white in here. Oh, barely. It barely shows. Kinda, sorta, not really. This wasn't really dark enough. But the white is kind of good. It kind of hides the black line up at the top here. And that's a good thing. Well, for me, it's a good thing. Not everybody likes what I like. Okay. I'm just going to give her a little highlight in her hair and call it a day. Almost. What time is it? Oh, I have 2 minutes. It's a day. I'm calling it a day. All right, you guys, that's it. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know where my husband is. He's probably out checking on the new crazy folk. I'm going to try to hide that line in the G sooner or later, but not right now. Right now I have to go. All right. Thank you, Valerie. 3-minute warning. I appreciate it. I'm leaving. I love you. We did a tooth fairy. Yay on us. I don't think I'm going to do a Bigfoot. Don't think I'm going to do a grandpa. I don't know about a grandma. I don't know. We may just have fun the next couple of days. So we have 3 days left, and I have 1, 2, 3. So I have 1 extra page, but I'll just do another Sunshine Girl there of some kind or another. All right. Have a great day, you guys. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. Bye.